What's up, friends of the internets? Today we're talking about the Star Wars. I know I'm a little late on this, but if you check my channel you can see that I dove headfirst into Hellblade and got pretty obsessed with that really early, so I made that video first. So I know this is late, but I'm still going to make the video. So earlier this week, I think about Wednesday, we got the release of the Entertainment Weekly images for Star Wars Episode VIII, The Last Jedi. We got 10 new images. They look really cool, and I'm just going to ramble. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to tell them what they mean to me and what I think they might mean for the story, and let's just get right into it. Okay, first we see there's two new covers for Entertainment Weekly. I'm looking at them right now, and the first one is Luke. We see Luke, and he looks just stoic. He's got a dark cloak on. So that's kind of dark side-ish, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's dark side. But there's probably some anger there. We know that he says it's time for the Jedi to die, or at least be finished. We also see that he talks about, or at least, articles are talking about how he's not really living up to Rey's expectations. He was her hero. He's Luke Skywalker, and he is a little different from what she expected. And I think that this has something to do with it. He's turning into like that I hate my parents goth Luke Skywalker. Not really. I don't think that's right. I don't think he's goth, but he is Jack on the inside. So that's that. Second cover is Rey. I'm showing these to you guys so you can see them, and there's really nothing new here. She's got her arm bandages on. I still don't know why she wears those, but she has those, but now she's got sweet new wristbands. I don't know what those do. We can only see one bun, but I'm pretty sure she's got the 3 back there. Other than that, nothing crazy. She's got the lightsaber, and that's about it. She's got a new sweater vest. Nothing there. Exciting that she's there and training, but nothing really crazy to read from her image, at least that I'm getting. Now let's dive back into the Rey and Luke relationship, because the next image that we see and that I'm showing you is her standing and looking at Luke, and she's holding her staff that she had in the first movie, and she's looking at him in the face, and they both are they're pretty straight faced right here. So I don't know if she's training and is kind of pissed as what's going on, or maybe she feels like she's ready and he doesn't think that she's ready. The typical kind of mentor-mentee relationship. I'm ready. Or you're not. I don't know if that's what this is, but they're pretty straight faced here. So they're either about to train, they're already training. Something has happened, because obviously she didn't try to hand him the lightsaber and then he was just like, I'm going back home. I don't think that happened. So that's that. You can kind of see here that he's in his dark attire, and it kind of looks like he's not what she expected. And the old phrase of make sure your heroes are dead because they'll never meet your expectations it's what I'm getting a lot from these images. So I'm anxious to see how that relationship pans out, how that training pans out, and what he is really going to teach her, because it seems that he's in a different place, especially from what she was expecting. The next images, the next two, are good. Weird, but good. So the first one, we get a look at Kylo's scar, and I think he's still going to wear his helmet. I hope he still wears his helmet. It was such a good look. I really hope they don't get rid of it. I want him to bring that back. The scar is a topic for discussion all across the board because they moved it. The director said it just looked weird cutting across the middle of his face. That's fine. Here we get a better look than we did in the trailer, that it comes all the way down his neck and then kind of tapers off as the sword, the deepest part of the cut, and tapers off. I mean, it looks cool. It looks more like Anakin's, or, his grandpa's, and he's trying to be like Vader. I don't know. It also said he retreated back to Snoke, and, he could have easily been like, Snoke, you're powerful. This scar is not cool in the middle of my face. Move it over. Chicks dig scars, but if I just look like Two-Face, I'm not about that life. And he just moved it. Who knows? The only thing that I think is weird is that this is from one movie to the next. If this was something that happened in Episode VI, we knew that to be true. The scar was in the middle of the face. And then in Episode VII, they were like, you know what? We made the decision to move that, however many, 30 years later, because it looked odd, and I think it'll work better over here and be less distracting. I would take that for what it was and be like, all right, sweet, good decision. But from Episode VII to Episode VIII, just from one director to the next being like, nah, that scar's dumb. Move it over because it's stupid. Again, I'm not bent out of shape it still looks cool. It's just when you take a step back, it's a little odd that they do that so quickly. The next are the elite Praetorian Guards. I'm butchering that. I know that. If you've watched any of my videos, I'm terrible with pronouncing things. These are Snoke's guards, so kind of the Imperial Guards that we remember, the red guys with the staffs from the olden days. These guys look similar, but much more badass. First of all, I don't know how they see. I don't know if they are strong with the Force. They've got the Force, so they don't need to see. They just feel it. Like the guy from Rogue One who was blind but just knew it all. Maybe they're that. Or maybe it's like Kanye West glasses and there's little bitty gaps and their minds just connect the pictures. I'm not sure. I don't know. Either way, they look cool. They look ready to fight. They look like they know what they're doing. They're not standing still like the old guards. These guys look like something's happening and they're about to kick some ass. And they look awesome. So the next two images I'll show you guys, but they really don't mean anything. Again, we see Rey in her sweet new sweater vest, and she is, she's got the scowl going on, but can't read anything. I'm assuming she's still training. She's just looking intense. Next image, we see Finn, and he's flying. We all knew he wasn't going to be down and out for the whole movie. There's no way. They built that relationship. They got to keep it. He wasn't going to be incubated or hibernating or healing the whole movie. Now, what part of the movie he comes in, we obviously have no idea. But if you look really closely at that image, you can see red off to the side. And if you've seen the trailer, there's that one part where these ships fly down and they're like shooting out red smoke of some kind. I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're about to battle off in the distance. I think, there's a First Order army that they're going to go fight. So I would assume that he is part of that attack. Not much to read from those images. Finn's up, fighting for the Resistance. Rey looks disgruntled. Oh my god. The creatures here. The creatures in these are so good. First, before I get into how they look, which is great, let's just talk about all the creatures we've seen so far, at least in these images, are not CGI. It makes me so happy. Lord of the Rings, I know, is completely separate from this, but when I watched Lord of the Rings, I loved it. All the orcs, all the Uruk-hai, everybody was in suit. It was makeup. It was awesome. And then you got the Hobbit and everybody was CGI and it just pissed me off. This, it's not CGI. I'm so happy. So, I don't know what the hell these nurse things are, but there are Jedi nurses that are taking care of Luke or have been taking care of Luke. Little Jedi nun whale fish looking things. What are these things? They're fantastic. I'm looking at them right now and I'm really trying to think. I don't know what they look like. I can't put my finger on what they are. And it's great. The last image is the best image. That thing flying with Chewbacca has to be the best looking thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a hamster with the biggest eyeballs that are just black, which obviously make it cute. And it has no arms. It has these weird, like almost hairy tentacle looking things. Maybe they're arms. I have no idea. Maybe it's got tiny little hands on the end of it. I have no idea. All I know is that thing makes me smile. I love the way it looks. I don't know. It's the best thing I've ever seen in the world. And the fact that its whole face is like... Fantastic. Oh my god. I just want to stare at that image. It's fantastic. I'll put it up again. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh my god. It's adorable. If they don't make that a hot selling item this holiday season, a little stuffed animal version of that little son of a bitch, I'm going to be pissed. Because I'll buy 30 of them. For no reason at all. Alright guys, I just rambled. I just talked about the things and the stuffs. Those are the images up. You can go read the articles if you want to. Again, I'm not getting much from these. A lot of just kind of speculation. But it's exciting to see. And I saw a tweet from Mark Hamill, I think it was yesterday, where he said, I would encourage everybody just to kind of stay away. Or he agreed with someone who said that. And I kind of want to do that. I think that movie trailers a lot now kind of spoil certain things. And I think with The Force Awakens, they did a good job not spoiling things. But I want to stay away from these trailers. I want to leave my mind wandering. There's so many loose ends from Episode VII that I don't want filled by a trailer. I want to go completely surprised, basically just having these stills that I can make guesses on and just kind of see the art direction and, maybe some stories of where people are. That's fine. Just subtle hints. I think I might try to avoid every trailer from here on out and just really try to enjoy that movie. I think it's gonna be really good. Thanks, guys. Let me know what you think of these images and all of this news in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.